Hello and welcome to my little channel. Today is Drunken Wednesday, where I'm either going to talk about my opinions or stream a video game. And since I am not streaming a video game, I'm just going to be expressing my opinion. Sorry about those who are into gaming. My issue with gaming is I'll play a game for about a week and get bored with it. And unfortunately, I don't really want to spend money to play video games right now. Something new, only for me to get a week's worth. So I'm going to express my opinions and kind of move my channel kind of towards a more of a, not going to say generic, but more well-rounded channel based off of me, opposed to trying to corner the market of one particular generic or genre. Yes, right, genre. I'm totally leaving that in. If I can't make fun of myself for not finding the right words or speaking clearly, then who cares? I'm going to make fun of myself because this is a channel where I am only speaking and I can't make fun of others because they're not speaking and only watching. Hopefully that makes sense. And I feel if you can't make fun of yourself, then you cannot highlight your own character traits, which therefore you cannot learn from your mistakes. And I believe in learning from mistakes. While I rather learn from other people's mistakes, I'm going to settle for my own in this case. I'm going off topic, or am I? Yeah, it's irrelevant. So, I usually go to a pub on Wednesdays and have a few pints. I gather between a couple of people. Usually it's 2 people and myself, which are the normal regulars. And today was a little bit different. Today there was another person, making a total of 4 people drinking and talking, BSing. We really talk about a wide range of topics, dealing with politics and nonsense news articles like straws that I've made a video on. But the whole point of this is with the title. Is cryptocurrency currency? Maybe I should have a question mark, but oh well. Like I said, I'm tearing apart my own video that I'm making while I'm making the video, and that's just me. So this other person in the cryptocurrency kind of highlighted a few things, and my definition of cryptocurrency, it is a currency that is not funded by a government and is decentralized, which is probably a textbook definition of cryptocurrency, or just crypto in general, because there is no central organization. But by definition that is not true, because the creator is definitely the central, yeah, whatever. That's getting off topic of what I want to talk about. Apparently we had a good debate. I don't know if either side won, but we definitely expressed our opinions, which is pretty much what all debates are, is opinion based, and the argument of how we feel about said debate or opinions, as I can say. It is Drunk Wednesday, and I had 3 pints of beer. I'm starting to sober up. Either way, who cares? Back to the question, is cryptocurrency currency? And I guess that's what your definition of currency is. My definition of currency is real, I guess, simplified to textbook definition, which I didn't really search the textbook definition, so I can completely wrong, so it's back to my opinion. But my opinion of currency is you have a item that is recognized by a government or a group of people that have a said value, and you can take said value and express that universally, i.e. the dollar, the yen, the rubles. For example, as I'm looking at the Foresight Solo Studio, which I could get on Amazon or Newegg for a little over 200 for a XLR converter to USB that has gain controls and a little bit more of that. Now the roughly over $200 is the value of said product, and the said value is within dollars, and the dollars is considered currency, which is backed by United States of America. So I could pay the said price, which is backed by the United States government, which is roughly a little over $200 and some change, things like 201 or 204 for the actual product, which contains a headset, microphone, and the box itself with a stand, shock absorber, and pop filter, which is not a bad deal considering that there's a lot more expensive items and that the Foresight product has gotten a lot of good reviews. It is a decent product to it's a must-buy product where majority of the people say it's a good starter kit. Now, going back to the original topic, is cryptocurrency currency? In my opinion is yes, it is a form of currency, but it is not backed by any government, which is a decentralization of currency. And my argument would be that we're already using cryptocurrency on an everyday basis, i.e. bank accounts. So you have a bank account and a debit card that is tied to said bank account where you don't necessarily see the dollars or the pennies or the cents or pounds or whatever the cent is equivalent to what you could have in your pocket. And I think I'm pretty sounded in that argument based on other people's opinions that are treated as fact. So I have this Google search. Is cryptocurrency currency? And I know I made it 2 words for cryptocurrency because I feel it should be 2 words. Correct me in the comments down below. Oh yeah, just don't forget to comment. I mean, yeah, it does make my day, even the not so nice, as long as I could learn from it or take some criticism from it. So according to this, is just as the exchange rates between established currencies and the value of bitcoins, which will fluctuate according to the supply and demand, while individuals may keep a penny or pence in their pocket versus cryptocurrency like Bitcoin has not become mainstream. Now, my argument, it has become mainstream, and we're currently using a cryptocurrency solution technology-wise through bank accounts because we deposit said money, which will no longer become physical form but into digital form, that we could use a debit card to make said purchases. Like I said, it was an interesting debate, and I don't think either side really won. I think we both acknowledged both sides. We shook our hands at the end. He told me I was a good sport. He kind of saw it my way, and I think the bottom line of the argument was over semantics, using different words to describe the same thing. He had his set of rules, and he's probably using more literal definitions over nuances of definitions to express his opinion. While I don't agree, well, let's say not necessarily agree, I mean, I don't disagree that we're probably having an argument over semantics, which I think a lot of people argue over semantics than over the issue in hand. Like I said, it pretty much started off with our disagreement with my opinion of Trump by calling him a moron for the simple fact that he ran for president. And my opinion is anybody that runs for president is a moron. And he was tied up a moron of the literal definition of someone of below average of intelligence. While I don't disagree with the actual literal definition of a moron, I was using it more abstractly opposed to more literally. Because I simply don't agree with anybody that runs for president to give up their freedoms over power, which is something that he pretty much said, which kind of, like I said, it's over semantics, which I would agree in this day of age where everybody that runs for office, whether it's prime minister or president or senator, gets highly scrutinized and they lose a sense of privacy over, I don't know what's the best word to use here. I don't know. It may come to me later on after I upload this video. But yeah, that's, I mean, it's pretty much what all I have. It's more of a story time slash philosophy slash open-ended question, which is open to interpretation. Is cryptocurrency currency? And we kind of disagree that cryptocurrency is not cryptocurrency. I honestly, during the whole debate, he was deflecting because whatever reasons. I mean, it's hard to get into someone's mind to figure out what they actually mean and what they actually say, because sometimes what they say is perceived differently from what they meant. I don't know, it was an interesting debate. A lot of topics over cryptocurrency was mentioned. One of his arguments against my argument is he was annoyed because it took me a long time to get to the point, which I can't disagree. But when you're talking about something as cryptocurrency, I don't think you can honestly speak without being a little long-winded to accurately describe what cryptocurrency is. I think if you were to search for what cryptocurrency is, it's a currency that is decentralized, that is not backed by a government in its most simplistic form. And I guess he kind of disagreed with that and my methodology or ideology or philosophy of what cryptocurrency is. Because in my opinion, cryptocurrency is software base which someone wrote, and human is initially flawed, so therefore if you are writing software and humans are initially flawed for various reasons, over semantics or over expressing one's feelings, then the software also has to be inherently flawed in the fact that it's semi-open source, even though that's probably loosely describing it in a nutshell, because obviously it's not open source completely, but the coins themselves are, which are easily traceable to make sure that they're valid. I'm going on a tangent again, but like I said, cryptocurrency is a hot topic, not easily discussed, because there's definitely different philosophies, different ideologies behind it, in my opinion. And of course, my opinions aren't have to be correct. They don't have to be true. It could be true. It's definitely subjectable. Just like how cryptocurrency's values is subjectable and is more aligned with the stock market because everything is speculative. I think that's where I'm going to end it. I'd like to say thank you for all that watched. Well, not really watched, but listening, because there's really nothing to watch. It's me talking. Oh well. Going on a tangent again. I'm kind of do that from time to time. But yeah, thanks for watching or listening. And have yourself a wonderful day, evening, or morning.